Hello, this is Polo Munoz, and I work with Ms. Irene Guzman's fourth grade class at Henninger Elementary in Santa Ana Unified School District. Today, we're going to continue the conversation with senior character designer at the Walt Disney Company, Mr. Jose Zelaya. Our focus is going to be on storyboarding, and we hope that you enjoy the conversation.
These are going to be kind of like the board panels we're going to use to draw. You can make them at home too with a ruler. You can make them kind of like that, where you have a bunch of little squares where these things are going to happen. Okay? It could be as simple as this. I made these on the computer, but when I was younger, before computers, I used to make them with a ruler. So you want to always label your scenes. Scene 1. Now, at the bottom here, you want to write like descriptions of what's going on. Okay? Like establishing shot, whatnot. So now, first, we're going to have establishing shot. How does this story begin?
David running to school, being late to school.
So it's going to begin in school, right?
Running on the sidewalk, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let's say, so he's going to be running on the sidewalk in front of school, or is he at school?
He's running on the sidewalk to school.
Okay, so he's going to school. So now, you're going to draw, that's your establishing shot. It's going to be the school. Have a bit of sun there. Now, you want to copy, we're going to introduce our main character, which is David, right? And his best friend is?
Bob.
Walking together, or it's just David?
Just David.
David. So now we have this establishing shot. Since I'm working on the computer, I'm going to copy and paste the same background over. So I don't have to draw it over again. So I'll make a super simple shape of a kid walking. I'm going to draw an arrow that shows us that he walked into the frame. Right? Establishing shot. Then we're going to cut closer to him. You're going to see who David is. See walking. Is he going to school? Does he have a backpack?
I think so.
So in this case, we're going to lay everything out. We're going to make it super simple. Is he happy? He's quite happy, right? So I'm going to do it super simple. It's Kevin, right? He's walking. Going to make everything super simple at first. And then what happens?
He sees no one on the playground.
So he's going to come outside. He's going to be looking in that direction. And he's going to be kind of like, what's happening? Right? He's literally nobody. We're going to see a basketball, right? Like an empty basketball court, right?
Basketball on the floor.
Yeah, would you say that? Or in school, oh, what if he shows up to the classroom and nobody's there?
Yeah.
Like, let's draw the classroom. All the chairs, these are the tables, on the back. So these represent like tables, okay, believe it or not. Like little desks. So it looks like school. You know how in school you have posters about what the class is, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have the classroom again. Copy paste, move it over. Now on this one you might draw David. He walked in. He's like, what? His hair, his beard. And then he walks in. Then you want to cut his expression. He's like, wait, what? At first he's gonna be kind of like neutral. Copy paste. That's his view, and now he's gonna be kind of like, what? What happened? He's gonna be like, what? Where's everybody at, right?
And then he checks around the school to see if there was anybody.
Then he goes around all over the school to see if he sees anybody, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna see him like maybe he goes to the yard. The basketball court is, and maybe another basketball court where the kids are supposed to be playing. Because I know there's multiple. So you're gonna have him run in here. He's like, what? What's everyone? Hello. little simple eyes. You could be saying hello, right? So he doesn't know what's going on, right? He goes there, then he goes to, maybe he shows up somewhere else, like the library maybe. So library, then you draw a library kind of, books coming this way, maybe use a little bit of perspective, like that. The shells. Like at first, I'm doing everything super simple, okay? Then you're gonna clean up your boards. But right now, this stage, you're gonna keep everything super rough. It's gonna be like here at the library. You're gonna run in this bench into the library, coming this way. Maybe there's a table here with chairs, like that. And you're gonna see them popping here. You're like, what? Who's everybody here? Then you have our first page. Now, we established that it's happening at school. We see our main character first, David. And David happens to be the only one in school, right? With 3 scenes. The first scene would be the classroom, expression, like what's going on, and then wider angles of where he goes to the gym, to the playground, and the library, okay? So now before we move on to the next thing, you want to label your scenes. Like for instance, the first scene, since the camera has not cut, this will be a cut here, cuts from here to here, another cut here, another cut here. Can you see that? The camera changes. There's a cut here and a cut here. So now you want to label scene 1, panel 1, scene 1, panel 2, scene 2, panel 1. This is scene 3, panel 1, scene 3, panel 2, because continuing. There's a cut again, so it's gonna make it scene 4, panel 1, continues, scene 4, panel 2. It's gonna be scene 5, panel 1, scene 6, panel 1.
I have 2 questions. What are your favorite animation to draw? Like an animal or a human?
Oh, that's a tough one. Definitely animals. I worked on a show called Lion Guard, and it was a spin-off from Lion King, and I had so much fun drawing animals because as kids we all love animals, right? So
Yeah.
I had to draw little monkey baby monkeys, and I had to draw like bully monkeys, and I had to draw all sort of animals that required me to learn about how they move, what the color of fur is. So I had to do a lot of research online, which I really love. I love doing research on my projects before I start drawing them. So I'd say animals.
Do you get to decide what to draw, or they give you like an idea?
It starts with a script. The writer writes the story. The story is the most important part of the film. So the writer writes the story, and then in collaboration with other people, like our directors, we write out lists of the characters needed for that show. So then I get that list, and it explains on the list, okay, you gotta draw a monkey. The monkey is about 10 years old or so. And so then I think a young monkey. So then I then I figure out whether it's going to be a baboon, a chimpanzee, or a monkey is going to be. That I get to decide more or less. And then I present my artwork to the crew, and if the crew approves it, and that's the design that we together we to use.
Well, thank you.
What was your favorite animation as a kid?
My favorite animation, it's got to be, I got to give you 2 of them. I used to love watching Mickey Mouse and his characters and Grump and Donald Duck. That was one. And my second one was Bugs Bunny. So it was Mickey and Bugs Bunny, my favorite animation.
I love Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, me too. You know what I love about Bugs Bunny? Is that they had animation, but they had like music, like piano and music. So they put music and animation and good writing together, which created like the perfect show.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did you ever animate a movie?
I did not do animation in a movie. I did it in school where we used to animate like a bouncing ball, and then to the bouncing ball would add legs and legs to make it look like a frog. And I did a lot of exercises like that to understand timing. But when I began a job at Disney, I could have been an animator or a character designer, and I chose to go for the character designer route, which is to design animatable characters for the animators. So I designed the main characters so the animators and the board artists can follow.
How much characters have you designed so far?
I designed so many characters that I can't count and I lost count.
You can't remember?
No, I cannot tell you and give you an exact number, but let's just say over the last 20 years, every week I design about 5 to 7 characters.
Not bad.
So if you draw like an entire park full of kids, is it hard to make sure like every single character is like different?
Wow, that's a really good question. Yeah, I've done it so much that it's so easy to do for me now because of repetition and how much I've practiced over the years. So it's actually really easy and fun to explore the different shapes and different personalities. So what makes a character different is what they wear and their expression. Of course, their size and what they're saying with their expression. Like one could be like really excited, the other one could be like in shock, and all these different expressions help you like create like this dynamic character. But no, it's not hard to do. I find it a lot of fun. You guys are the future. You've heard that before, right? And it is true. So right now you're at an age where you can be really creative and you can explore. I would inspire you to do so. If do the things that you love. If you're gonna draw something, draw the things that you love. Because if you draw animals, things you love, you're gonna enjoy doing them. So you're gonna see that in the drawing. You're gonna see that joy in the drawing. The drawings are gonna be more alive. They're gonna be a lot more appealing. And so I'd say, don't get frustrated. If you're getting frustrated with your drawings, take a break, do some research online about what you're drawing. Always draw with research and keep coming back to your drawing. Another thing I like to advise you is that save all your drawings. Let's say there are some drawings you don't like very much. Save them, and let's say 2 weeks later, pull them out, or like the next year, and draw over them, or draw it over again, and you will see how far you come along. You're gonna see that your latest drawing is gonna be a lot better than your last drawing, and so on. Okay, so yeah, be creative. Think about the sky, think about the oceans, think about the world. I mean, in animation and in art, anything is possible. It's one of the things that I love. These characters that I design, I feel like I'm breathing life into them, even though they're just on paper and on the screen. But if you add a voice, for example, like my friend's little voice or my little sister's voice to it, and animate it to it, then now the character has a personality, right? So yeah, I inspire you to draw what you love.